Alrighty, so I was gonna make a cinematic vlog with a cringy coming of age intro and like all that shit, but CapCut got banned in the middle of making it, so I just really wanted to. I guess I'm just gonna play Run 3 and do more of a talking head style video. Alright, so I was watching a video by Kara Nicole the other day. Like it was about being house poor, and it really got me thinking. Like if I regret like buying a house at 17. And it's like I bought a house with my brother at 17, 50-50 on it. He's older than me and has credit and more money, so that's how I was actually able to buy one. Um yeah, we went 50-50 on it, and right now I'm sitting in it. I'm in the basement right now with my setup. And really it just like got me to thinking like dang, I just it's a lot different than renting or living back at my mom's house. Like I can no longer just be like one of those like van life and like travel vloggers and just like pack up and go for like 2 weeks just on a whim. Um yeah, I just can't do that anymore because I have now brought on a new level of stress, a new baseline of stress, and responsibility that like I have to make rent. I mean not rent, but like I have to pay the mortgage and everything monthly wise every month, or it's going to be a lot different than just getting evicted. And really it's the reason I bought this house was I felt like I was like coasting through life at fucking 17 years old. I graduated early. I transferred to online school after doing 2 years of high school in person. And then I really was working barely, um, like 10 to 12 hours a week, maybe. And then I would just like, I don't know, I just wouldn't really put my all into my creative endeavors or passions. And one day after a party, my brother and I had just talked about buying a house in Detroit, and I just went for it. And I lived in Gladwin. It's a very small town. Literally has 4,000 people in it. But it's about 2.5 hours away from Detroit, so it's. I just wanted something bigger. I just wanted to see what my life would be like. And first off, it started with excitement. I wanted to start my life like like I said, and we actually started walking houses. We scheduled for one day to walk 12 houses. And I was looking at these empty boxes like 2.5 hours away from home and wondering what life would be like, really. I was so excited at this point, like to just get a move on with my life. And we put in an offer on a house, on two houses actually, and one got accepted. It was really bittersweet news because the day before I found out that my now like it's gonna take a while for me to really get through all of what happened, because I'm not gonna go into detail of it because obviously I don't know you fucking creeps, but it's uh, I don't know. God has a way of when you want something to happen, he makes everything happen all at once, good or bad. And it really, I don't know. These last 2 months have really tested me and made me like become something something I was not before all of this. Just to, I don't know, put it in some words. And after the offer was accepted, it was really exciting, but this is really where the anxiety started setting in because like I didn't have a job and I needed a job downstate, for just to, I mean, obviously money. I was not gonna move into a house and have my savings just like drain. And this was one of those like difficult aspects because, bro, literally nowhere except fast food and restaurants want to hire you if you're not 18. And it's so fucking annoying. I applied to 40 jobs in 3 days. I went to three like interviews, which the first one was Chili's, which the interviewer just like didn't show up, so that was pretty chill. And then the next one was McDonald's, which I got an offer for 14 an hour, but I didn't actually take because I I've been working at Chick-fil-A for the last around month, and I've been working at it for around 15 an hour. So like I don't know, it's been pretty good so far. I'm glad with my decision that I made. And if you're trying to like get a job at 17 or just really young, um, like desperately, like you need a job, just do a few things and like you'll eventually get a job. I mean, it's pretty simple. Just apply to a bunch of different places, and then check up on your application a few days afterwards. Dress nice, black polo, black jeans. Like, my manager was actually just interviewing people, and one was in Crocs and one was in Tim's, and it's like neither of them got hired. Like, big surprise, but it's just if you want this, you are not here to express your personality. It's like you're here to get a job, and it's like that's sad, but it's just what it is. And you just don't show up to an interview dressed like that or like presenting yourself like that. And after I got the job for 3 weeks before we moved into the house, I slept on a lifelong friend's couch that my brother was also renting from at the time. And let me tell you, I actually never wanted to commit arson more than I did while sleeping on that couch. I hated that couch. Yeah, but anyways, I would work, come home, shower, and eat, then work on YouTube and music, then go to bed. And I would just do that for the next like 3 weeks. And I got more done in those 3 weeks of having a fraction of my usual free time than in a month of my old life back home. And really, I think that's just because like it really just lit a fire under my ass and got me to start moving and putting in actual effort. And really, it doesn't matter how many hours you work, but it matters how many hours of those are focused. And like you're actually like putting in effort towards it. And like that's one plus of moving out of this house. It's definitely gotten me to put in my all to everything I do, and it does not let me half-ass stuff. It just forces me to really give it all because I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't mind my job at Chick-fil-A, but if I work that job for like 5 years, I might think about it, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I I feel guilty if I'm not spending my time wisely. And yeah, but anyways, while sleeping on that couch during the week, on the weekends I'd go home to do laundry, pack, relax, and like see my girlfriend, which is one thing I haven't talked about. The separation between the people I love is like very immense. Um, my girlfriend has been great about all this, but it's definitely arose issues. But she's been very optimistic about it, and just like me, and it takes a very strong-minded individual because this takes a toll on anyone. And with my friends too, um, we are definitely more separated than usual because I don't really have the friend group of being like, "Hey girly, what's the tea? Oh my god, you look so good today." No, it's like we we play a video game once a month, and then that's it. And after moving everything on my end, it came out to about $9,000, and that hurts me to say, but yeah, I had a good amount of savings, not anything to like pull your pants down and make you spray all over. Um, sorry about that, but I make about like 2K a month after tax, and the minimum monthlies on the house is 1K, so I'm technically house poor. And really, I find ways to be creative. I don't spend that much. I'm kind of frugal. Um, I spend around like 300, no, not even 300, around 150 to 200 every month on food because Chick-fil-A actually gives you a free lunch every day. And different from other fast food, it's actually like you can have healthy options at Chick-fil-A. So that goes pretty stupid. Not gonna lie. But I don't know. This has been the craziest time in my life, I think. If I had to put it into words, I mean, a lot of change and growth has happened for me very fast. Like for 3 weeks, I've slept on a couch, gone to work, and then ate ramen and worked towards my passions. It's truly, like I said before, lit a fire under my ass. On paper, I have way less time. Um, but I have accomplished more while sleeping on that couch for 3 weeks than a full month of not working and having a whole free day. I genuinely feel like I'm on that grind now, like Daddy Tate would want me to be. But I work 40 hours a week and have a schedule of like working on my creative stuff, like 30 to 40 hours a week. In the weekdays, I give myself an hour to get ready to get to work, work 8 hours, 1 hour to get home, shower, and then eat, then work on music and YouTube for 5 hours, and 1 hour to read and fall asleep. And like that's 25 during the week. Then on Saturdays, I work on music and YouTube for like 12 to 15 hours. Um, then on Sunday, that's my chill day to do laundry, relax, like watch anime, like go up north and prepare myself for the week ahead. Really, my rest day. And then on the one hand, I hate my life. I mean, just sorry to be morbid, but like every hour of my life is planned and stressful, with not much real spontaneity. But on the other hand, I'm the happiest and most hopeful I've ever been because I'm seeing the path I'm laying down unfolding in front of me. If you really want to know if I regret moving so young, I'm really not sure yet. I mean, I've had to get creative with my living expenses. Like, I've had to leave my bubble into the so-called real world. I could get, I could still be at home just with a healthier lifestyle and be perfectly happy. But, I mean, I'd be comfortable. And I've grown more in these past 2 months than I have in the last 2 seasons. I don't think I would recommend this for anyone my age or anyone making my level of money because it's raised a baseline of stress I have now. But if you want to maybe rent instead of actually buy a home, um, then I might say think about it and really think about if you want to add that level of if you really just want to become an adult already. And it's like I don't know, there's pros and cons, but it, if you become an adult, then a lot of your old life is going to go away. And it's not necessarily like that's a bad thing. Anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this yap session. Just for someone to comment, put the fries in the bag. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I hope this video has brought you either like solace or something to think about, maybe someone to relate to. I don't know if you're going through a similar situation like me. Uh, w- I really appreciate you sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alrighty, see y'all.